Check it out. Look, we from the bottom, ain't no problems, we gon' make a way. Got no coach on the field, but we making plays. Hey, look, don't worry, we gon' be okay. Hey, look, why? Cause we gon' make them pay. We from
Hey, what's going down? NBA, NFL, NHL, college basketball, whatever you're capping. What's going down, fellow cappers? It is your boy Marley Bet. And I got my brother back in the mix. It's been a couple months since we seen him. Mr. LJ from Houston from the Raw Word Sports-Cast. Mr. LJ, what is the deal? Good to see your face again, my brother.
You said a couple of months. It ain't been that long.
It feel like a couple months.
Maybe a couple of weeks.
It's been a lot of things going on in the sports world. We just started a whole new sport since the last time I talked to you. College basketball then jumped off. So it feels like a month. Hebrew Prince, man, it's been a minute. What's going down, bro? Glad to see you too, my brother. What's up, LJ, man? How you doing? How you living?
Man, you finally got me on a day off.
Yeah, man. You've been a hard working man lately. I get it.
Oh yeah. Holidays are coming, gotta stack this bread, got family things going on. So
That
but
part,
at the
that
same
part.
time I've been solidly cashing plays in. So if you follow me on Twitter, LJ from H Town on Twitter, you would have been making some good money. So
Just taking spreads 3-0 in college basketball. I ain't even look at the college basketball today. Hebrew Prince, I ain't gonna lie. I haven't really just dove into it, and that's mainly because, man, look, we got Maction on Mondays, college show on Tuesdays, NFL show on Wednesdays. I'm throwing NBA in there sporadically, day to day. I don't have time. I can throw a couple games in, but I don't want a lot of the people and say I'm just gonna do a college show. Not till January, or, something like that. I need help today. Well, shit, we gonna provide it. God damn it. We are gonna provide it. Well, this is the NBA show, people. Me and LJ decided to do a little NBA show slash Sunday recap slash Monday night football. So how'd you do yesterday? Let's start with the Sunday recap. And we'll say Monday night football for last.
I did very good yesterday. We're gonna start off with football.
Yeah, since we just recapping, we're not gonna spend a lot of time on it.
Okay.
Anything
Well,
stand out? Big winners, big losers?
big losers was Tampa Bay coming off a bye against
Oh
Washington.
wow, yes. I stayed away from that, thankfully.
Good job,
Jesus.
because I trusted Tom
I
Brady
did
would
not
be,
see that coming though.
have his team ready to come off a bye. They had time to scheme some more plays or whatever. But
A damn
even
mistake.
though Washington lost Chase Young as well to a torn ACL, they still was able to pull that game out. So that was very shocking to me.
Yeah, man, that's
Tampa
one of
Bay losing to
those
Washington.
fucking any given Sunday type shits that happen sporadically throughout the season where some just like Baltimore, Miami, who called that shit? Even
Yeah,
though Thursday night game, take the home team, but still, I don't think nobody was taking. I'm sure not too many people took Miami, man. At least I don't know. I never thought about it. Glad I stayed away. But I did give a play. Nope. We didn't give a play out. So nope. Cleveland and the Chargers. Oh, I was on the patch. Gotta watch the show, Hebrew Prince. And if you missed the show, just go to the channel. The videos are there, and it's broken into games. Actually, we didn't break the Sunday games down, but you could have just clicked on that whole fast forward to your favorite spot because I was all over the Patriots. Did take a
yeah, I
loss with the
was too.
Chargers.
I called
Actually,
Minnesota.
I stayed off that because I talked. No, I didn't. I took it, even though I talked to you and we talked about it. I still took the Chargers, so that was definitely one of my losses. Let me see. I don't even know how I did in the NFL yet. I took
Well,
the
I got mine up
Patriots.
right here.
I'm
I
looking at
took
it now. I went 2-2 so far. I'm waiting on the Rams to finish. Took the Pats. Took the Titans. We lost with the Chargers and Seahawks, and I'm waiting on the Rams tonight. So those are my NBA plays over the weekend. It was all right, up and down weekend. I went 5-3 in college. Oh, we're not doing college, so 2-2 in NFL. Mediocre to say the least. These mosquitoes are biting, so y'all gonna have to bear with your boy on this candle real quick. Because I am out here getting ate the fuck up right now. All right. Now that that's out the way, quick little recap. Let's jump into the reason we are here today. NBA Chicago Bulls was way too easy. I'm assuming you talk about yesterday, or do you mean today, Hebrew Prince? Get a
It
little
was easy
clarification.
yesterday against the Clippers.
Definitely was easy yesterday. All right, LJ, we got a couple games here. Let me recap real quick. My last NBA show, I gave out 6 plays. We went 3-3. Mediocre. I'm not proud of that. I'm not proud of mediocrity. You understand? We should be better. But our overall record, I'm very proud of that. We're 32-19. I won't say very proud, but I'm 13 games over 500. Anytime I can be 13 games, 10 or more games up, I'm definitely going to take it, especially with NBA because it's every day. It's so many plays. So I definitely will take the 32-19. This is me and LJ's first place, so we don't have a record for LJ. That will change. I'll make sure I put like Sundays only, like a star or something next to your name. But with that
Well,
being said,
we can start off when I was in the chat the other day and I told you to take Charlotte. You said you took the Knicks.
we can do what? Say it again. I heard you say something about Charlotte and the Knicks.
I was in the chat Friday and I told you to take Charlotte over the Knicks, and you didn't trust me. You said you was gonna take the Knicks, and I called that Steph Curry over 5.5 3-pointers made. He made 9.
Yeah, I'm not going to put that on your record though because you weren't here. It doesn't count. But it was a good play and good suggestion. You did not do the show
Follow me
last
on
night.
Twitter. You can get my plays.
There you go. Follow LJ on Twitter at LJ from Houston.
Yes, get my
Y'all can get
plays.
his
Every day.
plays. All right, man. Let's get into it. First game we got on the docket today is we got the New Orleans Pelicans. They're going on the road to take on the Washington Wizards, who've been playing pretty good goddamn basketball, if I don't say so myself, to start the season. That line opened up or I'm gonna say opened up. The line is currently at the Wizards minus 4.5. The total is at 208. Let's look at the injury report real quick. Injuries for New Orleans, we got Zion, he's been out. Holmes is out. And for the Wizards, Beal is out. Bertrands is out. Bryant is out. Hachimura is also out. A couple actual factuals for New Orleans. They're 2-5 ATS in their last 7 games. 1-9 straight up in their last 10 games. 3-9 ATS in their last 12 games against the Wizards. 4-14 straight up in their last 18 games against the Wizards. 0-5 ATS in their last 5 games when playing on the road against the Wizards. 2-12 straight up in their last 14 games this season. The total, it's gone under in 4 of their last 5 games against an opponent in the Southeast Division, under in 5 of their last 5 road games, and under in 6 of their last 7 games. Washington, they're 8-4 ATS in the last 12. 4-1 straight up in their last 5. 6-1 ATS in their last 7 at home. 5-0 ATS in their last 5 when playing at home against New Orleans. 8-2 straight up in their last 10 games against an opponent from the Western Conference, and the total is gone under in 5 of their last 5 games this month, under in 5 of the last 6 games this season, and under in 15 of the last 20 games against New Orleans, and under in their last 5 games as well. Sounds like we should be taking the under. LJ, Pelicans on the road in Washington. What you got?
Uh, Beal is out.
Bill
So I
is
really
out.
didn't want to really touch this game,
Right.
but looking at the numbers and the advantages, I see Wizards is a good first half ATS record, 7-4 overall, 4-2 at home. So they are at home today.
Yes, they are. That's what the schedule
The fact
says.
that Beal is out, I'm looking for Dinwiddie to have a good game. He may get a
I
double
like
double.
Dinwiddie. They've been playing well together.
So Washington, they have one. I want to say 4 in a row, I believe, something like that.
I
Yeah,
can get
4 in a
that for
row,
you real quick.
7-3 in their last 10. So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Pelicans, they are getting Brandon Ingram back tonight, so that may help on the offensive side.
Remember
But
my rule.
yeah,
I
I
don't
was
know if
just
you
gonna
remember
say
from
that.
last season.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that may mess up
I don't know
the
if it
chemistry that the
continues.
Pelicans
All
typically
rules
do
aren't
have.
100%.
But the Pelicans are on the road. They're one of the worst teams in the league. They only average 102 points a game, and they're giving up 111.
Mm-hmm.
That's a -9 point differential. So
Remember that rule too.
That doesn't fall well for him. So I'm gonna take the Wizards. I'm gonna take the first half because the record is good in the first half. Like I said, 7-4 overall, 4-2 at home. So I'm jumping on the Wizards first half.
Are you doing straight up or money line or spread? The spread is at 2.5 for the
Two
first
and a
half.
half. I take the 2.5 first half. Wizards.
Okay, my brother. And honestly, you took the words right out my mouth. That's also the play I'm going to be on. I'm taking the first half for all the same reasons you just said. All the numbers point to the Wizards' first half. I'm really not afraid of the full game, but no Bill. It is going to take away some of the scoring. I haven't seen them play without him, so I don't know how the offense is going to flow. Um, but I do, like you said, I like Spencer Dinwiddie. And all the Lakers that came over, they've been playing well. I kind of forgot when the season started that they had Montrezl Harrell, Kuzma, and who else came over? KCP, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they have a good one. They're all champions with the exception of Harrell. Um, and I just think they fit together well with Washington.
Yeah.
So I like what they're doing. I think they might it look like they might be a playoff team this year, bottom feeders, but they're definitely off to a good start. So I agree with you there. On the first half, Hebrew Prince says I like Ingram over 21 and a half. First
Yeah, I can
game
see that.
back. I can
I
see
can
it.
see that.
I can see it. I definitely can see it. But man, first game back could be a bit rusty, could be out of shape. Is he in basketball shape? How many minutes is he going to play? He's definitely capable of hitting 25, 21 points if it was just a typical game, regular middle of the road game. I don't know about coming off an injury. I would be hesitant, me personally, but it's definitely doable for sure. What's up, Rashawn? What's going down? Gotta go with the Wizards. Yes, sir. We're both on the Wizards. I wouldn't be afraid of the 4.5, but I just like the first half better personally. So I'm gonna stick with that one right there. Let's keep it moving along. Wizards can beat the Hawks this year. That remains to be seen. The Hawks aren't at full strength right now. So, but I do like how the Wizards look. I don't know if I'm ready to say they'll beat the Hawks like in a game or in a series. I mean, anybody can beat anybody in a game. I don't know if I'm quite ready to say that. Next game we got on the docket. LJ, you didn't send me this play, so I don't know if you have a play or anything to say on it, but I do have a play on
No.
this game. So I'll be brief. The Boston Celtics, they're going on the road to take on the I was gonna say Washington Wizards. Didn't flip this screen. The Boston Celtics are going on the road to take on the Cleveland Cavaliers. This is a revenge spot for the Celtics. I think they played each other last game. If I'm not mistaken, Cleveland won. Let's look at the injury report for Boston. Jaylen Brown obviously is still out. Richardson has been upgraded to probable. Horford has been upgraded to probable. For Cleveland, Love's been out. Allen is doubtful. Marketing is out. Sexton is out. Stevens is out. Same people that was out for the last game. Couple actual factuals. Boston's 5-1 ATS in their last 6 games, 4-2 straight up in their last 6 games, but 2-4 ATS in their last 6 games against Cleveland. 9-4 straight up, 9-3 straight up in their last 12 games against Cleveland. 5-2 ATS in their last 7 games on the road. Totals gone under in 4 of their last 5 games against an opponent from the Eastern Conference, and under in 10 of the last 15 games played in November. Under in 4 of the last 6 games. On to Cleveland. They're 8-0 ATS in their last 8 games, 6-1 straight up in their last 7 games, 7-2-1 ATS in their last 10 games at home when playing against Boston, 5-0 ATS in their last 5 games this season, 6-1 straight up in their last 7 games against an opponent from the Eastern Conference, and the total's gone under in 5 of Cleveland's last 6 games when played in the month of November. And yes, this is a revenge game. Last score was 89-91. Cleveland with the winner. 89-91. Wow. I knew that score was low, but I did not know it was that low.
That's why I ain't touching it.
Like, is that is that what is it, affirmation? Like, is that a one-off? Like 89-91. Hebrew Prince, first half Wizards. Let's go. Yeah, me and LJ are both on that. No Wizards can have a year like the Hawks did last year. I agree with that one, Rashawn. I don't know about this game, man. Yeah, LJ say he's off of it. Rockets should have got Mobley. I was thinking the same thing. I like how Mobley look, even though I like Jalen Green, but man, Mobley looks good. I guess because we already had Wood, they probably was like, I don't know. I don't know what to think because we still got Porter too. We still took a guard, so I don't know. I'm gonna take I'm gonna I'm gonna take Cleveland plus the 4 here. Um, I like how they've been playing. They've been playing some really good basketball this season. Mobley looks like like my man just said, he probably should have been the number 1 draft pick. I like Mobley. I think he should have been in Houston. This was a debate me and a couple other friends had. But over their last 5 games, Cleveland, I think they've won 4 out of the last 5, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, 4 out of the last 5, with 3 of those games, 3 of the last games being at home. I think this is the last game before they go on the road. I like the points here. I don't know if they win, but I think they cover just because simply it is a revenge game. But honestly, right now, LJ, I don't know about you, but based off what I've seen, I think the Cavs are a better team as of right now. Not just because their record, just based off what I've seen on the court.
I mean, the numbers, son. I mean, especially in the first half, they have 11 wins. They're 11-3 overall ATS in the first half. So they at least play good in the first half because the numbers show it. But
Maybe I
the
should have
injury
bet that.
to
Wow, we should
Sexton
play.
really throws it off for me. I mean, Garland has to do so much,
Yeah.
because of
I don't like that
the lack of
Saxton's
sleep.
out,
Yeah.
but
So
they just beat them without Saxton. The only thing I'm apprehensive about is that it's a revenge game, honestly. If this wasn't a revenge game, I'd probably be on the Cavs money line. But since it is, I'm a little scared. But I just don't believe in Boston. Now, I just think they got too much shit going on right now internally. We already know about shit. So think about the shit that we don't know about. That's the thing that be getting me. Like, we already know they're fighting amongst themselves. You know what I'm saying? What don't we know? Who really don't like each other? You know what I'm saying? Like, who been like, I'll fight this nigga right now if I could. You know what I'm saying? What fights that went on in the locker room that we don't know about? You know what I'm saying? Like,
plus 199, that number is just fishy.
I want to take the, believe it or not, I want to take the under. The last
Man,
score
that,
was 89 to
I get
91.
you, but they trying to trick you, man.
That's
I'm
bait. That's
staying
that
away.
bait.
I'm staying away, bro.
That's that
There's
bait. Yeah,
plenty
I'm staying
more
away from
things
the
to
side.
put. Yeah, there's plenty more things to put our money on besides this.
Hebrew shouldn't say, but Boston will win one and lose one, almost like back and forth. That's the only reason I'm apprehensive about it, because it's a revenge game. But I'm just not a believer in Boston, man. New coach, new GM. The team is fighting. They're learning new systems. Smart is addressing shit in the media. Like, he not even that kind of player. I really don't even remember him doing too many press conferences, let alone doing a press conference where he's talking about Jaylen Brown and Tatum need to pass the ball more. Like, that shit you say in the locker room. That's not something you say.
Yeah.
Clearly, and Smart is the kind of person I believe that he said it in the locker room. Now it's just to the point where, like, all right, motherfuckers not listening. I'm tired. I'm fed up. We losing because these niggas won't pass the ball, bro. That's how he feel. That's how I think he feel. Anyway, I don't, speculation.
Yeah,
All right. I know you have a play on this one, sir. We
I
got the
do.
Orlando Magic. They're going on the road to take on the Atlanta Hawks. The line is at the Hawks minus 10.5. The total is at 215. Oh, excuse me, 212. It opened at 215, since come down to 212. Let's look at the injury report real quick. Orlando, Moore has been downgraded. Is that Etuan Moore? Downgraded to out. Michael Carter Williams is out. Isaac is out. Fultz is out. And Suggs, who got hurt last game, is questionable with an ankle injury. For Atlanta, Bogdanovich has been questionable for like the last 3 games. Bogdanovich is questionable. Hunter is out. Ngagwu is out. Hunter and Ngagwu been out. Let's look at the actual factuals. Orlando, 1-4 ATS in their last 5 games. 3-17 straight up in their last 20 games. 2-5 straight up in their last 7 games against Atlanta. 2-9 straight up in their last 11 games on the road. 6-14 straight up in their last 20 games when playing on the road against Atlanta. 1-6 ATS in their last 7 games against an opponent from the Eastern Conference, and the totals gone under in 4 of their last 5 games this season and under in 5 of their last 6. Atlanta, 1-6 ATS in their last 7. 1-6 straight up in their last 7, but 4-1 ATS in their last 5 at home. 14-6 straight up in their last 20 at home against Orlando. But 2-9 ATS in their last 11 games this season. The total has gone over in 6 of Atlanta's last 9 games against an opponent from the Eastern Conference. Over in 14 of the last 20 games played in November, but under in 4 of their last 6 games. Atlanta 4-10 ATS, 5-9 overall. At home against the Orlando Magic, 3-10, 4-9 ATS overall. LJ, I do not have a play on this. This was a stay away for me, so take it away, sir.
Well, I'm going on the numbers that Atlanta is a way better team at home than they are on the road.
That's what the numbers say.
First quarter, Atlanta. Well, I'm sorry, hold on. First quarter, they are 5-0 at home, ATS. First half, 4-0-1 at home, overall record. So I'm definitely going to take the Hawks first half, first quarter, and first half. Actually, I'm going to double up because I don't
Okay.
know what's going to happen in the second half. I think they got some key injuries. I think Herter is questionable, and I think another guy
Yeah.
that they have
Herter and
messing the
Bogdanovich.
rotation. Yeah.
Hunter is out. Herter was not on the injury report. Bogdanovich is questionable. But he's
Okay.
been
Yeah. So
questionable. I'm not sure if he's been playing, but he's been questionable. I remember seeing the injury report for at least the last couple games.
yeah. Well, that's it. I'm gonna trust Atlanta to step on the gas early, and I'm gonna go on and get out in the second half because they may call off the dogs, and Orlando may get a backdoor cover to make
Okay,
it
hold on.
interesting.
Let me
But
get you those lines real quick so I can make it official. First quarter and first half. Is that correct?
yes, sir.
First quarter. That might not be a bad play, LJ. I might ride that with you. I kind of like that play. First quarter is 3.5. Do you still want it?
Yes.
Okay, minus 3.5. First QTR, and then you said first half.
Hmm.
First half is, and these lines are current, by the way, for anybody that's wondering. First half line is, I'm assuming, like 6. Let me see if I'm right. Ooh,
Minus
god
six.
damn it, motherfucker! We need to play our game again, LJ. It's 6.
Mhm. Yeah.
First half minus 6. All right. So I'm not gonna make anything official, although probably gonna tell you. I think I like the first half better than the first quarter. Might tell you on that on my personal bets, but nothing official for me there. And it's simply because the Hawks have been so inconsistent. I can't trust them, even though the Magic are terrible. Um,
Yeah. And this is a division game. You know, I like betting on division games because the teams know each other. They play each other like
is
4
that
times
I
a
was gonna
year.
ask you that because I never, I pay attention to that in the NFL, but I
No,
never
you
really
can do
paid
that in
attention to
every
it in the
sport.
NBA. Does it hold the same weight?
It holds in hockey, baseball, all of it, because the teams are familiar with each other because they
Right.
play so much. So
Right.
Atlanta is definitely going to jump on Orlando tonight. Orlando's like the second worst team in the league. They only average like
Awesome.
98 or 97 points a game. So with all the injuries that they're dealing with, that's why I told you I wanted to come on the show today because this NBA slate tonight, it's a lot of vulnerability of mismatches tonight. So I'm not saying that full games are going to cash these spreads, but these first halves, it's money to be made tonight in these first halves, considering the matchups that they have. Because we got some coming up. You know, it's a lot of West Coast teams playing East Coast teams that don't play all year. They only play twice. So
Right.
tonight's one of those nights that you can get some easy money in this NBA.
I kind of like that Hebrew Prince, Wizards and Hawks first half. I might tell that right.
I do that. I think I
I
did do
might
that, to be
tell that
honest with you.
right now. I kind of like. Let me put that in there. Let me put that. Let me see. Let me see. And Wizards. Can I get greedy and add? We
Don't get
haven't talked.
greedy, man.
Don't get
You
greedy.
know what happens when you get
I know
greedy.
it's all fucking one too fucking many.
Always. That
One
happens.
too
I've learned
many.
I've learned to keep it like at 2 or 3 at the Sometimes I do 4,
You
but like
sound
I
like
said,
me.
Tampa
You sound
Bay.
like me talking to you like 3 years ago.
Yeah, but like I said, I limit it, man. You can make
You
more
got to,
money if you
man.
keep it fun. But
Make
like I
more
said,
money
it
in the
ain't.
long run. You know what,
Yeah,
man? This whole
exactly.
thing is all about discipline, LJ.
Yeah,
If you can
it
be
is.
disciplined and stick to it, whatever your rules are, obviously we all have different rules and different things we bet on. But I bet no matter what your rules are, from my experience and talking to the coach and Mikey Hova and Gambling Graylow and Moneyline and even you, I think I know, especially for myself, since I've tried to become more disciplined, I've won more bets. Stop doing all the bullshit, you know, betting on shit you don't cap. Um,
Yep.
it's okay to do a huge parlay for a day, but don't make all your bets 5 and 6, 17 parlays, bro. Like, take a risk on like 2 of those, while you're up and keep it small. Keep it small. Keep it like 2 and 3 teamers in a straight bet. That's what worked for me Sunday. I did a couple
Yeah.
parlays and hit some good straight bets and left it at that. Can't you are that's I mean, I don't go all in unless I'm like down to my last, down to the last amount where it's like, all right, let's just try to come up like this. But no, I'm not gonna have a couple hundred in there and just go all in or my last. No, that's not how I bet personally. Um, yeah, let's keep it moving. All right, all right.
So you
Matthew.
didn't have nothing official on this game.
No official play on this game because I'm scared of the Hawks. But I
Okay.
probably will tell your first half -6 play, but I won't make it official. See, that's that discipline I was just talking about. A year ago, I might have been like, you know what, LJ, I like that play. Let me jump on right on it. Put it in official.
Well,
Next
if you're gonna
game.
jump on it tonight, is
Next game, God, Doc. I don't know if you gave me a play for this one, but this is a play that I had. Um,
this game scares me
really, I'm not scared of it. I don't know why. Why does it scare you?
because Minnesota is a good ATS team, and the Suns on the road.
Minnesota's 3-9 ATS, sir.
Okay.
I don't
At
know if you
home,
consider
what
that
what's
good.
what's their
I
home
don't know
ATS?
their home AT. I can probably figure it out real quick, but I'm not
They're
gonna lie
four
to
and
you.
two
Yeah, I know that.
at home ATS. I got it right here, first half.
All right.
So,
I wonder now. My next question to that would be, who are those home teams that they played against?
well, I will have to go back and check that.
Right.
But I can go on what the numbers tell me.
Gotcha. Numbers can be
So the
deceiving,
Suns
sir.
have been playing, but I just think that Minnesota, they got the athletic Anthony Edwards over there
Mm-hmm.
that could put pressure on the defense. You
Uh-huh.
got Cat that can stretch the floor. D'Angelo Russell is back to work the
Uh-huh.
perimeter. So I believe Minnesota gives the Suns a good game
I'm glad
tonight. They could
D'Angelo Russell is
possibly
back.
win
You
it.
know my rule. I'll state it here.
They possibly could win this, man. So I'm
Oh
I'm
yeah, I mean
staying away
the
from this
line's
one.
4 for a reason. It's not like the
Yeah,
line's 10. They definitely can have a chance to win the game by for sure.
I'm looking
All
for
right,
vulnerability tonight.
I
Who's
got you.
vulnerable?
I got you, big dog. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. I would not tell you what not to do on your plays. This for me. Thank you, sir. Thank you. My son just brought me a cookie. He thinks about me. My boy Hebrew Prince. I don't know what he was laughing at. I wish I would have caught that comment earlier. Monk, what's the goddamn deal? Suns all day. Hebrew Prince, take the Suns. We're not breaking this game down. I don't have a play on it. LJ, you got something on the Kings or Pistons?
No.
I don't like the Pistons. Pistons suck, bro. I would take the Kings, but I'm off that game. It's too much other action to be trying to play that game.
The
Way
Pistons
too
have
much
lost like
other. That's
5
another
games in
thing
a row,
with
man.
gambling too. It's like the Kings and Pistons. Why are you even making a play on that game? There's like
Yeah, like
7
what's
other
the point?
games to bet on. Like
You
I
paying
wouldn't
too much,
even
paying too much for
fucking look
that.
at that shit. All right, so the game we was talking about was the Suns. They're going on the road to take on the Minnesota Timberwolves. The line is at 4. The total Timberwolves +4 home dogs. The total is at 222.5. Let's look at the injury report real quick. Phoenix Sark, he's been it felt like Sark's been hurt since last season and they just never came back.
Yeah, he
Uh,
tore his ACL.
is that what it was? Okay, so that makes sense. He did get hurt last season and came back. And Ayton is questionable. I know he's missed a couple games. Let's look at
He mad because they
Minnesota.
haven't extended his contract.
Yeah, I'm sure. Minnesota, no reported injuries. I'm not gonna comment on his money situation. He has to get better though. He talk about max
Stop
deal.
whining. Be a professional.
But I'm not mad at him for trying to get his money. Get whatever you can, big man. Phoenix, actual factuals, 7-0 ATS in their last 7 games, 8-0 straight up in their last 8 games, 4-1 ATS in their last 5 games against Minnesota, 4-1 straight up in their last 5 games against Minnesota, 4-0-1 ATS in their last 5 games against Minnesota in Minnesota, 5-0 ATS in their last 5 games this season, 6-0 straight up in their last 6 games against an opponent from the Western Conference, 11-2 straight up in their last 13 against an opponent from the Northwest Division. The totals under in 6 of their last 7 road games, under in 9 of their last 13 games. The Timberwolves, 1-7 ATS in their last 8 games, 1-7 straight up in their last 8 games, 0-6 ATS in their last 6 games at home. Make sure you look at that road record, LJ, because you just told me 4-2. Oh, okay. Maybe you meant this. Oh, no, you didn't mean this. 0-4-1 ATS in their last 5 games when playing at home against Phoenix. 1-4 straight up in their last 5 games this season. 1-7 straight up in their last 8 games against an opponent from the Western Conference. The total is going over in 6 of their last 8 games against an opponent from the Pacific Division, and over in 4 of their last 6 games played in the month of November. You got anything, LJ, on this? Who just
No.
said a 12-team parlay? I like the Suns here, -4 to take care of business. They've been taking care of business. I don't see why they won't here. Like I said earlier, Minnesota's 3-9 ATS, 0-4 at home. Phoenix is 8-4 ATS. They're on like a 8 game win streak, excuse me. And allowing opponents, excuse me, my wife distracted me. Meanwhile, Minnesota, they're 2-8 in their last 10. There's no way I can back this team. I don't care who's coming back. I also have a rule about stars coming back. I fade the team when a star player comes back because he throws off the rotation of the lineup. Bench players are starters. They have to go back to their role of being on the bench. It messes up the flow of the game. It's going to take time for them to get the chemistry back. So I do not bet with teams when the star or starter, significant starter, comes back into the lineup the first game. Always fade them. That's just my rule. So
You gonna watch this game?
I'll be at pool, so it'll be on. So yeah, if I'm not shooting. As long as I'm not
Okay,
shooting,
I
though.
want you to pay attention to a stat. Aiden's not playing. Watch the defensive and offensive boards in
Rebounds,
this game. Yeah,
offensive, defensive rebounds. Hey, baby, what you want
because
to say? What's on?
Minnesota may get extra possessions on the boards because it'd probably be hard to block them out, considering the lack of height that the Suns have on the front line.
All right,
Just
keep
something
an
to
eye.
look at.
Well, I'm sure they're going to probably get out rebounded. No Sark. I don't know who's the backup. Did they pick up anybody
Kaminsky.
from Wisconsin?
Yep.
I mean, he's not a banger. He's like a finesse.
That's my point.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, they'll get outboarded, but they play good defense. Um, and I'm just, man, I initially, to be honest with you, when the season first started, I thought the Timberwolves would be one of those like sneaky good teams with Anthony, because I like Anthony, and then I kind of like Russell, and like kind of like Cat, I guess. But I thought they would be all right. I thought they would be kind of like with the Kings. You know what I'm saying? They'll pop some teams every now and again, still competitive. But man, they starting out so bad. Like,
well, they're top three in three
nah.
pointers made. So if they hit the three tonight, that seems like that's their strength. So if the Suns can guard that 3 point line, you know, it'll be a different story. So those are the advantages. Stop Minnesota from shooting the three, keep them off the boards.
Well,
So, but
easier
I like I
said,
said, I'm gonna stay away
easier
considering
said
the
than
Suns don't
done.
have eight. It's just too much uncertainty with this
I got you. I'm not uncertain about it. God damn it. But I'm not guaranteeing a Suns victory by no means. So
game.
nothing is guaranteed when
So you
you're.
taking the four or the money line?
I'm taking the 4. I'm not scared of these
The Suns
motherfuckers.
minus
Yeah,
four.
Suns minus
Okay.
4. I'm not scared
Yeah,
of
I
these.
mean, I ain't saying that ain't possible. They could do
I'm
that.
not
You
scared
know,
of these
I could
motherfuckers,
get some money
LJ.
on the Suns later.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I ain't scared of them. I
What's
ain't
next?
scared of you motherfuckers. All right, let's keep it moving. LJ, I know you got to play on this game because you told me. We got the
Yeah.
Miami Heat. Ah, I love this team. I know I feel like they're not playing. They're not hitting their stride quite just yet, but I still love the makeup of this team. I'm not scared of these motherfuckers either. Come on, man. Come on, Hebrew Prince. Jump in the goddamn car. I got room. God damn it, let's go. All right, we got the Heat. They're going on the road to take on the Oklahoma City Thunder. The line is at the Thunder +9 home dogs. The total is at 207. It's gone down half a point since it opened. Let's look at the injury report quick, fast, and in a hurry for the Miami Heat. I forgot they got the fucking Morris twin. I just haven't dove into basketball yet. Morris is out. Butler is questionable. Oladipo, he's been out, and Adebayo is probable. For OKC, Favors is out, and Baisley is questionable. Let's look at the actual factuals real quick. Miami, they're 8-3 ATS in their last 11. 2-4 straight up in their last 6, but 4-1 ATS in their last 5 games against OKC. 4-1 straight up in their last 5 games against OKC. 7-3 ATS in their last 10 games this season, and 6-2 ATS in their last 8 games against an opponent from the Western Conference. The totals: it's gone over in 5 of Miami's last 5 games, over in 6 of the last 6 road games, but under in 6 of the last 9 games when playing on the road in OKC. OKC, they're 5-1 ATS in their last 6 games. No shit. Four, my bad. That caught me off guard. 4-1 straight up in their last 5 games. 4-1 ATS in their last 5 games at home. 1-13 straight up in their last 14 games against an opponent from the Eastern Conference. 1-6 straight up in their last 7 games against an opponent from the Southeast Division. The total is gone under in 4 of their last 5 games, under in 6 of the last 9 against Miami, under in 11 of the last 15 against Miami, and under in 6 of their last 7 games. Mr. LJ from Houston, Miami -9 on the road. Totals at 207. What you got?
I'm telling you right now, this is one of them games I said. You're catching the Thunder vulnerable with a great hot Miami team, and they only play twice a year. So this is the night that you could get some money. Take the Heat trifecta. First quarter,
Oh wow.
first half, minus the 9-4 game. Nothing else just needs to be said because the Thunder are at the bottom of scoring. They only average 99 points a game. The Heat, not only are they top 10 in points scored and points allowed, they're top 5 in offensive and total defensive rebounds. So you can't get extra possessions and you can't get the board. So the Heat are one of the best dominant teams in this league. I don't know if y'all had a chance to watch them, but if you have time, sit down and watch the Miami Heat play basketball. And they're missing Jimmy Butler right now, so you
That's
don't
what's
see them
good.
at their full strength. But as of tonight, get your easy money Heat trifecta. First quarter, first half, minus the 9-4
All right. Heat trifecta. I didn't have a play on this game, but I'm gonna make one, and I'm gonna take the under 207, just based off all the stats that I just read off. For the under, and this Heat team is gonna play some pretty good goddamn defense because that's just what they do. Um, but the total is going on for OKC in 6 of their last 9 games when playing at home against Miami. Under in their 4 of their last 5 games this season. Under in 11 of their last 15 games against Miami. Under in 6 of their last 7 games. And for Miami, the under is cashed in 6 of the last 9 games when playing in OKC. So I think I'm gonna take. Oh nope, 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 nope. Not think. Put me on the under. 207. I like that. Not going to get a lot of scoring from OKC. Miami is not trying to run it up by no means on anybody, and they're going to play defense. Hopefully, they make them quit by the fourth quarter, and we just go ahead and get up out of there. So I'll
Mhm.
take that under 207. Put me on that, coach. Put me on that one, coach. All right, LJ. Let's see where we're at here. Still got a couple games left. Bam, another one of your games, big dog. We got the
Mhm.
Nuggets, them spicy Nuggets. They're going on the road to take on the Dallas Mavericks. The line is at 5.5. The total is at 208.5. Let's get to the injury report real quick. The Nuggets, Barton is doubtful. Kankar is out. Porter Jr. is out. Damn, Porter Jr. been out for a minute. Dallas, Kleebler is out. It's the only guy out. Nuggets, actual factuals. Damn, my phone's going off. Denver's 4-1 ATS in their last 5 games, 5-0 straight up in their last 5 games, 4-8 straight up in their last 12 games when playing on the road against Dallas, 5-1 straight up in their last 6 games this season. Total is hit in totals went under, in under in 5 of the last 6 games when playing against an opponent from the Western Conference, under in 5 of Denver's last 6 road games, and under in 7 of Denver's last 9 games. The Mavericks, they're 4-10 ATS in their last 14, 4-1 straight up in their last 5, 5-1 straight up in their last 6, 8-4 straight up in their last 12 games when playing at home against Denver, 3-7 ATS in their last 10 games this season. And the total's going under in 6 of their last 9 games against Denver and under in 8 of the last 11 games against an opponent from the Western Conference, but over in 8 of the last 12 games played in the month of November. Mr. LJ, you got the Nuggets, the spicy ones, on the road in Dallas. What you got?
Denver's been playing some basketball, man. This is their fourth game in 6 nights,
Mm.
pretty much. So this is
You still there? You still moving? Can you hear me? Are you just not talking? All right. I don't know what happened with LJ. Maybe we'll get him back real quick. I'll just kind of take over just until then. So what I'm going to do on this game though is going back into what LJ was saying. This is Denver's fourth game in 6 nights, I believe. But I believe Dallas is coming off a back to back too. But I'm going to take the under here, the under 208. Um, Neither one of these teams is in a hurry to get up and down the court and push the pace. Denver has been playing some phenomenal basketball. I'm not worried about the 4 games now. It's just so early in the season. These guys should be good. They're on a 5 game winning streak. But Dallas has won 4 out of their last 5 games. So tough situation. My thing is this: in Denver's last 5 games, all of their opponents have scored less than 100 points. Portland 95, Atlanta 96, Indiana 98, Miami 96, the Rockets 94. Now, all of those games were at home, but one thing that we know about defense is defense travels. So, that being said, I'm going to take the under here on the 208.5. I lean toward the points. I don't know if they pull it out going on the road. But I do love the under here. Do think we get a low scoring ball game just because that's what Denver does. If they're tired, as LJ was suggesting, tired legs should have a short jump shot. Should be some misses then. So I like the under 208. Seems like we lost LJ. Lock that boy in. Bam. All right, we'll come back if LJ comes back. That being said, we got to keep it moving. Got to get ready for my last week of practice and my pool game. Oh, we got one game left. I did Celtics and Cavs already. West Coast game, last game of the night. The Chicago Bulls. They're going on the road to take on the Los Angeles Lakers. The line is at the Lakers, a slight dog at +1, slight home dog. Total is at 216 and a half. Let's look at the injury report real quick. Injury. Chicago. Vucevic is out indefinitely. Fucking got COVID. Kobe White has been upgraded to probable, and Williams is out for the season. For the Lakers, Ariza is still out. James is still out. Nunn is still out, and Reeves is out. Let's look at the couple actual factual. Chicago, they're 10-4 ATS in their last 14 games. 10-4 straight up in their last 14 games. 0-8 straight up in their last 8 games against the Los Angeles Lakers. 5-13 straight up in their last 18 games when playing on the road against the Lakers. Keep in mind, these are those old Bulls teams, guys. 9-4 ATS in their last 13 games this season, and the total's gone under in 6 of their last 8 games on the road, under in 13 of their last 19 games. The Los Angeles Lakers, 5-12 ATS in their last 17 games, 8-4 straight up in their last 12 games, 7-2 straight up in their last 9 games at home, 13-5 straight up in their last 18 games when playing at home against Chicago, 5-10 ATS in their last 15 games when playing as an underdog, and the total is going under in 4 of their last 5 games against an opponent from the Central Division, over in 10 of the last 14 games against an opponent from the Eastern Conference. All right, guys. For me, I've been on this Bulls team all year. Not going to lie. Love them. Love them here too. Can they keep it up today? Hebrew Prince, I don't know, but I'm damn sure finna put my money on it. I like the Bulls, especially without Bron. I'm just not excited about this Laker team. Well, I won't say I'm not excited about the Laker team, but I just without Bron, a bunch of old guys that I'm not sure about. With Bron, I think they can probably be a championship team because it's Bron, but without Bron, I don't like it. Anthony Davis, yeah, he can get the job done, but he kind of he's soft to me though. He's talented extremely, but he ain't tough. He ain't tough. He's day to day. The Bulls have won 3 out of the last 5. Just beat the Clippers 100-90. There's no trouble. They stayed at home. Meanwhile, the Lakers played at home yesterday. They're both coming out back-to-back games. They played the Spurs. Well, they got to win over the Spurs. Okay. Can't say I'm impressed, but I just like the Bulls here. I personally just think without Bron, they're the better team. DeRozan has been balling 26.1 points a game. Vucevic leading the team in rebounding, but he's out, obviously. Lonzo Ball. I just think this is a much better team, honestly. I feel you, Hebrew Prince. I just can't take these Lakers though, bro. I can't. I can't do it. Both of them are coming off a back-to-back, so it's not like one is more arrested. So it's like, who do you think is the better team? I think I'm gonna take the Bulls because better options to score. Exactly. And that's my thing. Like, and Russell Westbrook just turns the ball over a lot, dog. I sure hope he gets together because you know he wanted bad, man, to go back home and to play the way he started the season off is probably killing him. And I like Russ. Plays hard, dog. Just can't shoot. But I like the Bulls, man. I'm gonna ride them again, ride that wave till I fall off. I've been riding that wave. So they've been good to me. 9-4 overall, 9-4 ATS. Lakers are 8-6 overall, 5-9 ATS. So I just can't see myself not taking the Bulls here. But Lakers at home, I guess they can win. Sure. I'm just not putting my money on it at the end of the day. Man, quick show today, guys. Well, slightly almost. We like 10 minutes from an hour, so pretty good. Decent timing on the show. Y'all be sure to check out the Maction show tonight with me and the coach. We go bust down tomorrow's Maction plays, probably Wednesdays plays, and I'm not sure about Thursdays and Fridays. I gotta see what games. I can't remember the list, but definitely doing the Maction tonight, probably about 9:30 tonight, Central Time. please be sure to check us out. I'm like 8-1 in the max since it started, and coach is like 6-1 or 7-2, something like that. But we're like 15-1 or 15-2. No more than like 16-3 or some shit like that since the max started. We've been killing it. Please check over, come over there tonight and win you some bread. Also, man, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to Brothas N Bets. Preach y'all see how organic we are right now, starting from the bottom up. The viewers and subscribers have been coming in since football season started, and I just want to thank everybody that tunes in to listen to me talk this shit. Appreciate everybody that's out there. You know what I'm saying? This is Brothas N Bets. I call the chat mob the family, so I appreciate that family. Y'all is the thing that keep this shit going. Plus, I just like doing this shit on some real shit. You know what I'm saying? Besides that, but I just love seeing our channel and our subscribers grow and reading people comments, going back and forth. You know, Hebrew Prince has been a minute since I seen you. I'm glad you got a chance to get away for a minute, dog. You know, Monk been in here for a minute since basketball season. Rashawn, what's up? I didn't see your name in here a couple times, man. So I just appreciate everybody that's taking the time out to listen to us. Try to win boys some bread. Y'all please believe, man, if I'm giving out y'all these plays, though, I'm putting my bread on them too. So when I win, y'all win. When y'all lose, I'll lose too. I'm not just throwing out plays and not not taking that risk with y'all. So y'all check us out tonight, man. Hit that comment, that like button, man. Hit that subscribe, the little notification thing, so that bell can go off. And that's it, man. I'm gonna get out of here. Check y'all out tonight. Check us out tonight on the Maction Show. Me and the coach. I'm gonna say it one more time. I am Marley Bet. This is Brothas N Bets, and as always, people, what we trying to do tonight? Look, I don't even got to say it no more. Look. Fuck the green board out. Let's beat Vegas, God damn it. And we out this motherfucker.
Check it out. Look, we from the bottom, ain't no problems, we gon' make a way, got no